What's up, home slices? So the Skybound XL Kit, an upgrade kit for the Skybound Stratos that makes the trampoline more suitable for larger individuals. Myself being 190 pounds, I actually bottomed out, hit the ground doing, I guess, a back bomb a couple of months ago. Skybound saw it and they actually sent me an XL kit, so big shout out to Skybound Trampolines right now. You guys make high quality products and I'm very excited to hook up this XL kit right now. Let's take it to the back to the trampoline, open it up, hook it up, do this review. But you gotta focus. Alright, this is it. 1 Peter 4:10. As each has received a gift, use it to serve one another as good stewards of God's varied grace. It's a code. Right off the bat. So this box weighs about, I'd say about 120 pounds. Let's see what's inside. So it looks like we got a ton of springs here and some spring removal tools. And then here's the hardware, it looks like. So this is gonna raise it off the ground, wow. So before we change anything up, I wanna do a jump test. So I'm gonna test out, see how high I can bounce. Oh, I hit the ground. I totally hit the ground. Oh, I hit the ground. There's actually no instructions, but that's okay. It's pretty self-explanatory, at least I think so. Now, I'm actually not gonna totally disassemble the entire trampoline and then put this on. What I'm actually gonna do is kind of a jank, but that's how I roll. So what I'm gonna do is I'm literally just gonna take off each of the leg pieces and then replace it with the new slightly higher legs, and then put the new one on, and that way it'll just stay tight the entire time. So I'm actually gonna remove the pad, then I'm gonna do one leg at a time, and then I'm gonna do each and every spring one at a time. Just one at a time, one spring off and then one spring on. You'll see, all right? I get too complicated with these explanations. So I'm looking at all these extension pieces and they all pretty much seem identical, so I assume it doesn't matter where you start, just grab one and you can replace anyone on this trampoline. So one thing I really like about Skybound is their ease of assembling and disassembling, because it's just like push and pop in, you know what I mean? A lot of trampolines you gotta like screw things in, you know, it's difficult. This, push, pop out, you know, easy for transporting. Pop this off. See? Pop this whole leg off, and just like that, put on the extensions. See how easy this is to pop on and off? Just push down that little thing, boom. And now, I'm gonna put this right back on. Easy squeezy. Now obviously the trampoline is gonna be a little lopsided for, you know, the first half, until I get it all around, but I think this is honestly way easier to do it like this. There we go, wow, yeah, so that is gonna lift it up off the ground. Oops. It's okay. Heavy duty. It only raised it a few inches, but it feels so much taller now. Kind of scary. Let's try it out with the old springs on first, okay? So I didn't change the springs yet, but let's just try it at the raised height. Gotta be honest, I'm kind of freaked out. It's like, it's only a few inches, but it feels so much higher. Everything hooked up. Hey, I'm not bottoming out anymore. Whoa, getting off, it's a little bit higher too. Ladies and gentlemen, now the part I'm super excited about. The new springs, giving it a completely different feel. So as you guys can see, the Skybound Stratos, the springs it comes with are pretty nice. They're pretty nice and long. I think they're like 8-inch springs, but here are the upgrade springs right here. They look a little bit shorter, but they are thick. These mamas are thick, and it's supposed to make it 25% more bouncy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do one spring at a time. All I'm gonna do is like remove it like this, and then I'm going to put the new spring on just like that. Let's put these beefcakes right on just like that, boom. This is gonna be interesting. These are some good springs though, I wanna say. These have been like an amazing springs. This is super high quality. This has been outside all year. They still look exactly the same. So let's do it. The tool makes it so easy. Alright guys, it is done. Look at these bad boys. So you can see I got all the old springs. So this one's the old one right here. This one's the new one, the thick one. So it looks like the old one is actually a little bit longer, but the new one is way thicker. Alright man, test number one. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Oh, I gotta be honest. Yeah, it is pretty freaking bouncy. Honestly, it definitely felt about 25% more bouncy. Kind of hard to explain, but it's like it feels more soft almost. And it feels like more bouncy. I don't know, the timing might be a little different now. Like it's more of like a cloud bounce, if that makes any sense. It's not super different, but it looks like and it feels like I was getting a lot higher. And the pad felt softer, so that might be way better for crashing tricks, you know, when you're trying something new. But I'm gonna put the pad back on, and then we're gonna really try this out, okay? So let's do it. So really important part right here. Got these little nuggets here to go over this. What these are PVC pipe end caps provided to me by my grandpa-in-law. So shout out to Umpa, thank you so much. What it does is it blocks that little hole, so when I jump off the trampoline, I won't cut my toe off. See that? Little innovations like this make the world a better place. If I put the net up, which I do have because it comes with this, it would prevent that from happening, but I don't put the net up because of filming purposes. I want to film, and the net would just totally block the whole filming thing, you know? Or it just wouldn't look as good, you know what I mean? So I'm putting on all these PVC pipe caps, and then we're gonna take this sucker for a real test spin. Check this out, like, whoa. Yeah, I wouldn't really be able to fit underneath it before, but now, trampoline hack number 11, building a fort. Okay, whoop. Oh yeah. Oh! Okay, it's definitely more bouncy. Usually double fulls, I crashed the first couple of times, but it's definitely more bouncy. The only thing is it's like, there's a little bit different, it's a little bit different of a timing. So good news, it looks like I'm actually clearing the ground by quite a bit, and I'm getting super high. If I was actually good on trampoline, I'd say I could do a triple back without a double bounce. But because I suck, I can't even do a double back yet. Totally loving it, totally changes the feel of the trampoline. There's been some mixed reviews on the springs, but personally, I actually really like these new springs. It feels more like a gymnastics trampoline, like a good, like maybe more mega trampoline. I don't know, like a little bit more timing, but it really just launches you smoothly. I don't know if there's really any trampolines like that I can compare it to. I just want to say more like a gymnastics trampoline. But it still has like a very soft land. It's like not a harsh land at all. You know, some of those gymnastics trampoline, when you do land, it wants to like shoot you off. This is kind of forgiving, believe it or not, which is kind of strange. And I actually kind of like that. I don't know if that's for everybody, but I definitely prefer that. Another thing I want to say is ease of assembly, super easy. I did it all myself, but they send you 2 of those spring loosener devices so you could have like a partner help you out. I just wanted to do it all myself for the video. Also, when you're on top, even though it's raised off the ground, it doesn't feel like you're that high, so it really isn't. It's a little bit scarier, but not that much more scary as it looks from here. I might put these back on just to give the trampoline a more lower profile so I don't really get in trouble, because this, you know, it just looks a lot more beefier now, which is awesome. Awesome for jumping and performance. But when it comes to just the profile for the yard, because this is actually a small yard, I actually might have to put these back on. But I'm actually gonna leave it up high for now because I'm really enjoying it and I'm really bouncing high. So for the time being, I'm gonna leave it up. So if you do see it lower in future videos, it's not because I didn't like it. It's because, you know, the condo association. I'm not sure though, I'm not sure. I should ask, but I don't want to ask because I don't want them to be like, well, you know what, you're not even allowed to have a trampoline in the first place. See, that's always the risk of asking. That's why you don't ask. That's not really too manly though. Whatever. Manly would be like, you want me to take my trampoline down? then you come on over and you try to take it down from me. That would be more manly, but how about we just avoid that altogether? Anyways, Skybound XL Kit upgrade. Overall, I'm really enjoying it. We're gonna use it a lot more right now. One more thing, just so you know, I do weigh about 190 pounds, so I don't know how this would perform if you weighed lighter or more, but I'm around 190 to 200 pounds, and personally, it's a huge improvement for me. I'm not hitting the ground. I'm bouncing really high. It even feels softer to land on, so it's like a win-win-win right now. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Hope it was entertaining and informative. Don't forget to subscribe, more videos coming out. Peace, y'all have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, yeah, Cody! Yeah. Okay, maybe a sody, sideways Cody. It counts.